Hi, welcome to Mimi's Paint and Sip. So if you selected to do the tree, congratulations, this is a great project. I like to start off with my lighter colors first. So I'm going to start with this pretty star right up here on the top with the yellow. We have these cute little paint pods with all the paint. And all of this paint is just like our other paint, it's filled up with glitter. So to get it all nice and sparkly, like you can see some of the board, the white on the board is already a little glittery because it's been painted. So tomorrow, or the day after you're done with your project, take and rub over like this, and it'll get very sparkly and shimmery. If you don't want it sparkly and shimmery, you just don't have to rub it. So I'm filling in this star. And, you know, because it's a lighter color, you may have to put a second coat on it, but we'll worry about that after we go through and paint any of the other ones. The best part about this project is you can customize it. You can paint whichever one you want, whatever color you want. If you don't want a yellow star, paint a different color. It's fine. It's your project. If you want to add more stars than what are on your board, just grab a pencil and put it right on there. If you want to change the color of something, I'll paint this one down here, this ornament yellow. So you can paint any color that you like. And as we get closer to doing the rest of the body, it goes on nice and smooth. This is such a cute little project. Very nice for a gift for yourself or to give to someone. Let's see, I think I'm going to paint the top of this little one down here, a little yellow. So now that I think I have most of the ones that I'm going to do yellow, I got a moon up here. I'm going to start off giving it yellow, but not sure if I'll keep it yellow. I might change it. And that's the best part about going with a lighter color. You can always change your mind. So I painted one large ornament, one small ornament, and my stars, the yellow. So now I'm going to go straight into the red. And I don't really have a lot of paint on my brush left over. Try to clear off some of it there. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I'm going to put a little bit of red, just the smallest little amount. Well, it's maybe more than what I should have, but I've already done it. So I'm going to go around my little edges of my star here. Definitely much darker than what I planned on, but it is what it is. Like that. Go back over it again. Just trying to give it a little outline. So I want to turn it so the red is next to my line again. So it's covering the red on the line there. That's a line. Got that all done. Now I'm going to blend this in and give it a little character there. So I didn't re-dip it or anything. I just went ahead and put this on here. There we go. Now do it again. I'll put a little bit on just the corner, this time for real, a little bit. And I'm going to wipe it right around this little. Just like that, just a little bit. But as you notice on the star, when I felt like I got too much, I just kept blending it back in. If I have to, I'll re-dip my brush into the yellow if I would have to. Just keep blending it. Go right back over it, push down, and blend it in. When you do that, it won't be a big start or stop button. Not button, line. Sometimes I think faster than I paint. So now, I put some heart ornaments on here. I'm going to go ahead and paint those red. At least this one anyhow. And feel free to mix any colors you want. Get you a little plate and put a scoop of one color with another color and mix it up and make you a pretty color to make you a different color ornament too, if you'd like. And it would still be glittery the next day, even if you mix the colors. Okay. Now I'm going to do this little ornament over here, red. Just because I really like red ornaments on a Christmas tree. We do something pretty neat at our house. We have a formal living room, and then the next room over is the family room. So I put my Christmas tree right in the doorway. So one side, on the formal living room side, is more delicate ornaments and more dressier. And on the back side, it's all homemade ornaments, country style, fun, things the kids have made, sort of like that. So it's really pretty neat. Maybe I'll post a picture on my Facebook page after I get it up. So there we go. So I got a red. I think I'm going to do a red one up here. Now again, you can do it in any color that you want to do it in. It doesn't matter. I do recommend if you go around and paint all your ornaments first before you start on the tree. And then if you happen to want to add another ornament, you'll be able to then look and say, oh, I think I'll put one right here. Or if you want to add another little swirly or something. There we go. I like it. So now I'm going to go on to blue. So I am going to wipe off whatever extra red I would have on here. And but red and blue make purple, so it won't matter if it does turn a little bit that way. And these are all Mimi's paints. So they are all, like I said, infused with glitter. This blue is one of my favorite blues. It's like an electric blue. It's different than the blue that's on the snowman, and it is just so pretty. Very bold. Vibrant, I guess maybe is the word. So I think this one blue. And again, you can mix it up any way that you want to do it. It doesn't. There's no right way or wrong way. What other one's going to be blue? Oh, maybe I'll make this one down here blue. Might be out of the range of the camera. Video shooting is not really my thing. But we want everybody to be able to have a visual. And as you're painting yours, if you end up and you have a problem or a question, just text me at 330-719-8041. And I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have, and I'll answer you back as soon as possible. I always say text instead of call because sometimes I drop calls in my house. We have old siding on our house, and it doesn't always let the calls come in good. So if you text me, then I'll be sure to get it and see it and be able to read it. So now I'm going to do green. I have one heart left over here. I was going to do the heart blue, but I did this one blue. Since I already have it there, I'm going to just go ahead and do it this pretty green color. Christmas ornaments are all different colors. Now, if you want to go outside the box and dress up your ornaments, put some lines on them or anything like that, have fun. Just make sure you send me pictures of your finished product. We'd love to see how creative all of our painters are. You can put little dots on it like in a row if you want. Use the handle of your brush and you can add some dots. You can put some swirls on it. Pretty much anything that you would want to do. Oh, I got one more ornament down here. I forgot about this one. This shaped ornament is down here at the bottom. It's like a teardrop with dripping stuff over it. I actually had one of these on our tree when we were younger. And it reminds me of that. So it's actually on every single board. I put it there on the bottom corner. If you don't like it, all you got to do is wipe it off with a wet wipe and put a different ornament on it, or make it a big round bulb. Anything that you'd like. You don't have to leave it that way. Now the fun part, the tree. Yay! So, what you want to do your tree at? I opened up, I'll do it here with the brown. And I'll start down here at the bottom. And I'm going to go left to right down here on the bottom. This is the trunk of the tree. Paint it up. I want to make sure I paint this so I can show you how to put some marks on it to show you how to just emphasize the trunk of the tree. I'm curious to know how soon everyone decorates for Christmas. If it was up to me, October 31st, after trick or treat was over, my tree would go up. And I usually do decorate early for the season just because I'm always a little bit ahead of the seasons anyhow for painting purposes. We're, painting usually a month ahead of the actual time frame that it would be displayed. So we've had fall out since the end of August. We were full-blown fall here. Can't complain about this November weather. Here, we're in the 60s for 4 days now in a row. So that's pretty good. So what I'm doing is I'm going up and I'm doing the entire trunk first. You want to try to, is the best you can, get long, smooth strokes instead of little choppy ones, because the less brush strokes you have, the smoother it'll be. I'm trying to bring it all the way down. And this was all still thicker, so I kept my brush laying flat. And then up here, turn my brush sideways so I can get there. And to keep it thin, try not to push down hard. If you don't push down hard, it's a lot more narrow of a paint stroke you'll have. Try to make it nice and smooth. But it is a tree, so if it gets a little fat. And I made the skinny lines instead of making it double as to what it will actually be as you're painting it, just because as you paint it, it'll naturally, I'm getting tongue-tied today. And those, oh me, that's not all. So see here, it's just a thin line, because once you paint on it, it gets thicker on its own. Just try not to press hard to keep it thin. Turn your brush. Pull it right back down in. So I got a little light on the paint there. I'll try to catch up with it right there. Got a little fat because I pushed down. I got a little hook here. Put that on right there and try to lift my brush off. Now here I made it a little thicker just so you could see, make this a little thicker, because this is where the branch is pulling out away from our tree. It may not look like it, but you can see this is plenty of paint. It's, there we go. Bam. Again, just light pressure. Turn it. And I'm lifting my brush as I turn the corner there, just to get the pressure thinner. Okay, not going to worry a whole lot about that being filled in, because I'm going to end up putting some snow on it. So I'm going to hook this right here. And this is one there. And again, this piece is a little thicker just to show that that's a branch coming out. Trying to keep nice long strokes. So I got a little out of sorts there. So I'm going to just go and add me an extra little hook there. Just bam, just an extra one. It's a little branch piece sticking out. And as you go down, you'll get better at controlling your brush and turning it. Come up here. Give it a little in there. I'm going to add a little extra to this one just because I want to. Right there. Attach my little ornament there. Oh, we got to attach this one too. And you can add more ornaments at any spot or any place that you want to. If you want to put some more smaller ones. In the original sample, I don't think I had any small ones. But as I was drawing them out, I thought, oh, this is cute. We need a couple more little ones, though. Like that. And again, see, I got a little bumpy there. Go back over it one more time. And since it is bumpy, I'm going to just add an extra little hook on it. Nobody's the wiser. And you are now, because I just told you, but this one's a little thicker. I'm lifting my brush up, get it thinner, bam, just like that. I got a little hook here. Just like that. Coming down here at the end. Probably should have painted the far side first. Sometimes I don't think things through. Because usually I move my board all around, but because I don't want to go out of the screenshot, I thought I'd better leave it stationary. Keep it in place so I can make sure everybody can see it the whole time. Finishing this out here. Sorry if I go quiet for a few minutes. I just sometimes just run out of things to say. And then I start focusing and I'm like wanting to get it just perfect for you. There you go. So cute. Michelle always picks beautiful projects to do for her PTO. So much fun. Make that a little thicker right there. Bear with me, we're almost done with this trunk. And at any time, if you're not painting it the same pace I am, because I'm like speeding through this because I don't want to drag it out too long for everyone. And I've done it numerous times. This is the third time I've painted this tree. One was for the sample. One I made because I made it for a gift for someone. Now number 3, I'm doing it so I can show you how to do it because I didn't have enough sense to film it when I was doing one of the other ones. But just add it to my collection. It's a cute Christmas decor. Okay, so I got a little bump right there. So I'm going to just give me a little hook on it. Not that anybody can really see it anyhow. There we go. Now, I believe my tree is all painted up. And just look real quick to see if you are able to see down on my trunk there. Yes, you are, so that's good. I wasn't sure when I set it up if the distance down that I have. I'll touch up a few spots that looks like it's a little light on the paint. Right there. Now, if at any point, if you want to go and add some more swirls on, more than what I have on here, that won't hurt a bit. Just pick a spot and put one on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on, add a little white. And I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in the brown. Again, just a little. And I'm going to put a little bit of white on it. And I'm going to brush, kind of like in a circular kind of motion. Kind of make it look like it's rounded. So I put some on my brush there. I'm going to have to put a little bit more. I don't want it too white yet. So go back and dip it in the brown. And dip just a little bit of white on there. And just some tree markings. It's nothing major yet. Go back and forth with that little 2 right there. Just to give it some marks. There we go. That's better. You see I got a little thicker and got a little thinner going that way. Kind of giving it a little bit of a curve. Just show it there. Then on some spots, I'm going to come up here and just give it a little swipe here and there. Just for like little highlight purposes there. Little here and there. Just some up here. There's no one certain spot, and each tree is a little different because they all were hand drawn on there. So you want to give them just a little bit here and there. Now is the fun part. I love to pounce snow on. So now I'm picturing the snow falling down, so it's going to land on the top of wherever I put it. So I'm pouncing my brush with this the white paint. Actually, I'm going to wipe it out a little bit because I noticed I got a little bit of brown on my snow. Nobody wants brown or yellow snow, so let's not do that. So I'll pounce it on. I'm going to try to make sure it's like where the snow would actually fall. There's a little pile up on the side. Now here's where it really gets fun. Like in every little branch, I don't know, where it spreads off, I like to pile a nice amount of snow on there. It always catches there anyhow. And then on the downside of the branch. So this one I see my pencil line, so I should probably go back over that. So I'm not going to put any more snow on my yellow ones until I fix that up. A little snow. The best part is if you made a little error, you can always touch it up with little snow. I'm going to put some down on this heart. Put a little pile of my ornament here. Again, you can put as much or as little as you want. I would say do less. Less is best because you can go back and add more on much easier than you can go back and try to take it off or feel like you got too much on there. So, do this. We're getting close to being done, but not quite yet. Hang in there. Hope I'm not boring you to death here. Oh, now see, I just smeared my paint because I got anxious and stuck it over there. So what I'm going to do is just wipe this little piece off right here. Then I'll clean up my brush some by pouncing more snow. Get some of that off of there, and then I'll come back over here and just wipe that in there. No one's the wiser yet. There. All right. So, as I was saying, I can still see my pencil lines there, and I don't really want that to stay that way. So I'm going to put another coat of yellow on there. Apologize for that. I don't know why I didn't notice it beforehand. Sometimes I get a little jittery when I'm making these videos, and I apologize for that. Just in person, I'm good as gold. Throw that camera on, forget it. So note to self, lighter pencil lines when you're using so much yellow. A lot of times we use chalk, but I was afraid the chalk wasn't going to hold up as well on this project. Because the chalk you can then just wipe right off. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to add a little red back to my brush because the yellow and the red will just make a little orange color. Just a little again. Go over my moon here. Help cover up these pencil lines. I don't necessarily want an orange moon. So I'm going to do the same thing with my star over here. Trim it out. Now, we got that done that way. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to go back into the yellow. Take back over that yellow. My pencil lines off. Should be pretty gone by then. In my sample, I actually painted this star blue. Should have stuck with that plan, huh? And that's why I didn't realize that the yellow showed up, because I did them in a different color. And again, you can use any colors that you like. You don't have to follow the traditional yellow for stars and moons and red for hearts. You can do it any way you like. Keep wiping it off in between each brush because I don't want the red. I want it gone. But as you can see, it did my pencil lines. Pretty good, actually, even. So now, I'm going to go back and use some of the white here. Now I'm going to make this one drippy. I'm going to put some more snow on there. I'm just pouncing it up and down. A little pile of snow. Same way with this one. It's all piled up on top of it. Put some more on here. And after your snow is dry, go back and put a little more on it. I like to put it on a little thick. Pile it up. I got a little bit of the branch showing there, but not quite all the way. I'll put some there for sure. Make it fun. Then, with just a little bit of white on my brush, just more like a dry brush type white, I'm going to get my little ornaments. Just a swipe. See, just give it a little sparkle pizzazz there. You just need the faintest amount. Brush it on and then brush some of it off. Just put it on there and give it a swipe. And lift it up. Ta-da! Then if there's any of the parts of the tree that you want to darken up, you have plenty of paint. Go back over some of your branches if you want to. Give it a little more of a finished swirl. I always say wait until you're all the way done. Step back and look at it and see. You notice one of mine, this one's like floating in midair because I didn't put a branch down there for it to be connected to. So I'll go back and just add one on here. So just add a little hook there. Little line so it's attached. So now it's not just floating in midair. So I think a little hook up here would look cute. Just little, nothing major. This is a little naked in here. Just little pieces like that you can add on. You can add just a little hook on this if you want to. It's really up to you, however much you want to put on there or you don't want to put on there. Like I got more white on the brown trunk than I had planned, so I'm going to go back over that now a little bit. But again, there's no wrong way to do it. You just got to have some fun. Be creative. Think of an ornament shape that you had as a child and you really enjoyed doing or putting on your tree. Like this little, I'm not sure what it's like, a cone. It's one of my favorites. I have one on my tree every year. So that is it. You can see some of the sparkles starting to come through a little bit. If you see if I can, I don't know if you can see it or not, but if I rub it, see how it's got glittery? All the paint will do that as it dries. There's glitter in all the paint, so it'll be very sparkly. So just rub it on there the next day because you want to make sure that you have a chance to let it get all the way dry. Now I'm going to go in and straighten up this tree trunk a little bit there. Ta-da! Then if you think you want to do some more, if you want to pound some snow across the bottom, you have plenty of paint to go ahead and do any of those things that you'd like to do. Add some more ornaments, change your colors. I can't wait to see what everyone does. Again, it's Mimi's Paint and Sip, 330-719-8041. Text me any questions that you would have, and I'll be happy to answer them. And I can't wait to see your finished project. And Merry Christmas. And thank you once again. God bless.